Well, whatever. I'm staying natural because I ain't got a ball left to lose. No one steps into the gym for the first time wanting to go on steroids. It happens when you learn that the body you wanted isn't achievable anymore without injecting it up your ass. The first time I stepped into the gym with my dad, I had 3 things. I had my training gloves, a towel, and I was gonna leave there that day looking like Arnold. Neither of those 3 things lasted. No gloves, because I hate puberty. No towel, because I don't do cardio. And obviously I don't look like fucking Arnold. At some point in our lives, we learn that the people we look up to, most of them take steroids. I mean, especially as a kid, maybe you're watching WWE, you know, any superhero that you fucking know. Well, no one knows a superhero, but Captain America, let's say that. You know, when you start learning more and more, you think, wow, to get bodies like that, they've been sneaking some juice.
Who filled my head with dreams?
It's a dark day, that day. It kind of leaves you with like 2 main reds, obviously. Like, wow, I want to look like that guy. But man, steroids are expensive for your wallet and your health. And someone else is like, oh, I'm willing to do no matter what to become and look like this. I'm willing to shave off years of my life. Honestly, the third real option is want to be the best version of myself. What everyone should be aiming for, to be honest. Obviously, I would fucking love to look like Arnold, but... if I can look like the best version of me, I think I'd be even happier. Whatever. To sum it up, at some point, your expectations are crushed. But what are steroids? Steroids are anabolic, meaning muscle building. Unfortunately, that's not all they do. You know, just like a Tarantino movie, shit comes with it that you don't expect or you don't want. Like him kissing, nah, that's actually a good scene. So they don't just build muscle, they have a bunch of other side effects. And to be honest, a drug that doesn't have side effects is a drug that doesn't work because, man, body's complicated. But why do people want to do steroids? So people want to look better, want to be stronger, want to be more confident. I think that's kind of like the main 3, I'm gonna say, not to generalize people, but I'm sure there's other reasons people go into it. But for the most part, it comes into those 3 kind of categories. But the side effects, so steroids are a full package. So while you can say yes to the muscle building, you have to contractually say yes to this as well.
I've got nothing left. 79.
If we look at the side effects and we think, is this honestly worth it? I mean, look at all these, just for some strength and just for, you know, to look mediocrely better, for the most part, for the most people. Do you think these things are worth it? If you said no, congrats, I guess, I don't know. But these aren't actually the side effects of steroids, but for long-term drinking. And I think maybe you're thinking right now, like, what? I got duped. But this guy's too cute for me to stay mad at him. I'm like, chill. Anyway, what you're probably thinking is, oh, you know, steroids and alcohol are so different. I only drink alcohol to be more confident, to feel better, to, you know, be stronger emotionally. I mean, are we seeing the similarities here? I'm not here to say alcohol is bad. I'm sure many of you know that already. I'm just here to pick out some similarities and look at steroids a bit differently. But alcohol, you know, doesn't make you jacked, so it's a bit hard to see what's happening. On the inside, it's definitely changing what you look like. Whereas steroids just do on the outside, so people are very quick to notice it and act on it. Okay, put your pitchforks down, people. Or should I say, broken beer bottles and syringes. I do want to make it clear, though, that I am not here to judge people about what they take or what they do. You should do what you want. This isn't for people who are like going out to drink and I'm shaming them. I'm like, wow, alcohol is bad. Like, don't do this. No. That's not what this is aimed towards. If you're just someone who, okay, you can't just do like a cycle. Actually, no, you can. If you look at Hollywood stars, they're the people that do cycles from time to time here and there. Not to throw out names, but like, is it Rishi Sunak? I think. I'm not sure. I came a bunch of unfiltered thoughts here. But I was gonna say, like, you can drink here and there, and you know it won't really do anything to your health. And then I was like, oh, but you can't say the same stories. Oh, wait, you can, because superheroes, something super definitely about them, do go on cycles the whole time, or a lot of the time, just to kind of get into shape and then, you know, live a normal life again. Steroids can actually be used to speed up recovery. So let's say you tear off your ligament, so you tear your pec, you can use steroids or, you know, peptides to speed up the recovery. And for alcohol, in small amounts, is actually good for your heart, and most importantly, a good fucking time. So, you know, mental health, it helps. But these things are not good for you, and that's okay. So I, for example, take caffeine. Quite a lot of it. I'm literally shaking right now from the amount of caffeine I had. No, I'm kidding. And I understand that when I take caffeine, it helps to do a lot of things, like perform in the gym, and from KFC, from the fucking looks of it right now. But I'm not delusional. I know that it comes with the downsides, such as literally tweaking if I've had not enough or too much. So you gotta find the right line. So yeah, so I'm here to criticize myself too. I'm not just here to shout at other people. Yeah, okay, so my intention is to make people realize that we take things or do things that aren't that great for us, and even if you don't do one of the other things, you shouldn't. Ah, too fucking confusing. Yeah, I don't really have like a conclusion. Just like, don't hate on people for doing bad things to their body when you might be. I guess that's the conclusion. I wonder how you're feeling right now if you're a alcoholic steroid user. Obviously, don't drink, don't smoke, don't do steroids. You don't need to, unless you really want to, I guess. No, I don't do any of those. I promise. I'm just fat. I am losing weight though, slowly but surely. A lot of things have been happening. I fractured my rib, and then I had food poisoning. So I felt like I was in Final Destination. I'm not even gonna lie. I think God is trying to kill me. um, but I'm all good now. Moved into a new place. Start a job soon. Had to censor that one for some of the folks out there. Yeah, so I'll be working full time. I've got some cool stuff on the way, which I hope I can do and balance. Which I'll be able to balance. I'm gonna balance it. I'm not really too sure. I guess just like stay tuned. Is there anything else I want to say about steroids? I mean, steroids and drinking and smoking, like, you know, just like, don't do it. I mean, simple as. There's no safe way to really do any of these things. I mean, just look at smoking and COPD. A lot of people probably don't know what COPD is. Is irreversible, mega declining asthma for life. You know, the biggest reason people get that is because they smoked. I don't care if you say, my granddad chain smoked for 110 years and look at him still standing. You are not your grandpa. You do not know what you're made of. So I'm just saying, be cautious. You know, there's no such thing as a safe drug, and if it is, that means it doesn't work. Yeah, sorry for the ass background. I am too scared to go out in London. I think it's quite nice actually. It's nicer than I thought. I still got a little cock chair over there. It looks a bit unused. I have to make use of that. All right. See ya.